Hi, everyone. I'm Shane Lo. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Finance at the National Sun Yat-sen University. Today, I would like to talk about our paper that published in the NTU Management Review. The topic of this paper is the effect of SEC accumulators on the comparability of non-GAAP earnings. This paper is cooperated with Yan Tingwei and Liu Qiqun and Liu Hui. So first, I would like to introduce the concept of non-GAAP earnings. So what is non-GAAP earnings? Well, the non-GAAP earnings are alternative performance measures that managers use the non-GAAP earnings to represent all of the firm's core earnings. The number of the non-GAAP earnings are calculated from financial statement that exclude or include amounts from the most directly comparable GAAP measures. So as you can see that it is quite common for the company's disclosure the higher number of non-GAAP earnings. Due to the lack of regulations, there is no standardized calculation methods or disclosure type. So it results in the non-GAAP earnings information is quite different among companies and lacking the comparability. As you can see in the PowerPoint slide, the table ones represent the data from the audit analyst database, which primarily investigates the disclosure rate of non-GAAP earnings information by the S&P 500 companies. So in you can see the disclosure rate is as high as 88%. There are several possible reasons for companies disclosing non-GAAP earnings. One possible reason could be the cost of disclosing non-GAAP earnings, because the non-GAAP earning does not require the auditor to verify this information, and there's quite a few lawsuits related to non-GAAP earning in nearly 20 years. Due to the lower disclosure cost and the higher managerial discretionary, the SEC has expressed their concern about the use of non-GAAP earnings. So how do the SEC monitor the information of non-GAAP earnings? Well, the accumulator might be the answer, because the SEC accumulators are direct methods for the SEC to monitor the critical accounting and the disclosure decisions of registers. The SEC requires a company to provide additional supplement information. The purpose of the SEC accumulator is to improve the understanding of disclosure required in the filing of a document that provided by the company. So our research question is quite simple and directly. We would like to see how the company received the non-GAAP of the SEC accumulators, and how this accumulator influence the comparability of non-GAAP earnings. So why we concentrate the comparability, because the comparability is an important information quality of accounting information. The comparability enhances the usefulness of information by allowing investors to compare similar information about the same entity across time and about one information about another company. Because the non-GAAP earnings do not have highly regulations or standardized principles. Therefore, the information of non-GAAP earnings are quite different among the companies. So all research questions in the previous slide, we have talked about it. So here I repeat once again, is that our research question is how the company receiving the non-GAAP accumulators will influence the information quality of non-GAAP earnings. So how do we measure the comparability? We use the differential model to estimate the non-GAAP comparability. We use the post to process the firm receiving non-GAAP accumulators. And the post is an indicator variable representing the number of years since a accumulator is received. For the 4 years prior to receiving the first accumulators, the post is set as zeros. The post period is defined as the 4 years after accumulator is received. So you can, so we look like to see the beta. I'm sorry, the beta 1. We like to see the beta 1 is positive or not. So our sample period is from 2000 to 2014, and our data resource comes from different type of database. We obtain the analyst forecast data from the IBEX data, and the financial data is from the computer state, and the accumulator is from the audit analyst. Okay, and the table 4 shows the empirical results. The model 1 process for the mean of the non-GAAP comparability. The model 2 represents the median of non-GAAP comparability. So as you can see, the pause is positive correlated with the non-GAAP comparability, no matter the model 1 or number 2. So these empirical results support our hypothesis. That is, when firm receiving the non-GAAP accumulator will increase the comparability of non-GAAP comparability. So we also perform different additional tests. For example, we change the firm receiving accumulator. We extend the period of firm receiving accumulator from 4 years to 6, 8, or 10 years. As you can see, the table 5 shows the empirical result remain the same, even we change the period we want to observe. Okay, sorry. The table 8, we also investigate the consequence when a company receiving accumulators. Table 8 shows the result that if firms receiving the non-GAAP accumulators, it will reduce the forecast error and also the analyst forecast expressions. So our conclusion is that when firm receiving accumulator, it will improve the comparability of non-GAAP earnings. It also will reduce the information asymmetry between company and the analyst. And our paper contribute the non-GAAP literature and the SEC accumulator. So that is all my presentation. Thank you.